Welcome back. Let's find out if our next act has what it takes to fool Penn and Teller.
I was born and raised in California, grew up a block and a half from the beach. The beach has given me a place to let ideas connect. Creating new magic, it's a pretty intensive process. I did my first paid magic show when I was 11 years old. It was for a 5-year-old's birthday party, and I'm glad they booked it, because if they hadn't, I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now. As I started doing more mind-reading pieces, I realized if you have somebody think about somebody in their life who's important to them, and then can tell them what that person's name is, what that relationship is, now you're entering their life. I love seeing rational people who cannot rationalize what they just saw.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kevin Viner.
So, Penn Teller, thank you so much for inviting me to perform in your wonderful theater. It's a pleasure to be here. And I brought a couple things for you. Penn, this will be important in a moment. This is a ball of paper. If you wouldn't mind holding on to this, please.
I will.
Thank you so much.
I wouldn't mind at all.
And Teller, can I ask you to stand for a moment? I'd like you to sit on this briefcase, if that's okay. Well, I modified it a little bit for his comfort. So, yes, I figure if I'm going to try to fool you on your own stage, I should at least be polite. So, Teller, thank you so much. If you would have a seat. Perfect. So in a moment, one of you will find yourself on this stage with me. We need to do a little process of elimination. If I could ask everybody in the audience to please stand. Okay, so we have a full house tonight, too many choices. Let's eliminate a few of you. So only stay standing if you're somebody who knows your exact birthday. That should be most of you. But there's something that most of you might not know, and that's the exact time that you were born. So if you know the exact time to the minute that you were born, stay standing. Everyone else, please have a seat. So we eliminated about 80% of the audience right now. Now, Penn Teller, there's an interesting cross-section of people remaining, right? Because as you may know, there are two types of people who typically know the exact time they were born. Those are people with amazing numerical recall. We tend to think of them as having higher than average intelligence. And then people who need that time to complete their astrological charts, in which case we think of them as having below average intelligence. So, Penn, I'll let you decide who's who, but if you'd stand for me, please, Penn, make eye contact with somebody in the audience. Please get that paper ball into their hands. We will use whoever you select. Miss, would you please join me on stage? Give her a big round of applause. Thank you so much. What is your name?
Gianni.
Gianni, I'm Kevin. It's a pleasure to meet you. So, Gianni, you caught the paper ball. You didn't know that would be coming to you, right?
I did not.
If your birth date is printed inside this paper ball, would that blow you away?
Absolutely.
Okay, now I need you to be honest with me. Do you see it there?
I do.
Okay, I'd hope so. That's a calendar. That's a calendar. Every date. Gianni, you knew the time you were born.
I do.
And you know that to the minute.
I do, yes.
What's the hour, first of all? Just the hour, Gianni.
The 1 o'clock hour. 1 p.m.
1 o'clock. Gianni, you were born at 1 what?
35.
1:35. Gianni, was this AM or PM?
PM.
1:35 PM. Gianni, you came into this world.
Yes, I did.
Would you hold on to that for a moment?
Yes.
There's about a 1 in 1,500 chance of throwing out a random time, 24 hours in a day, 60 minutes in an hour, and getting that time exactly right. Teller, you've been sitting on that briefcase the entire time. Would you please bring it to me on stage? Give Teller a big round of applause. Teller, thank you very much. Yes? If we open the briefcase, can you describe to everybody what it is that you see inside.
A navy bag.
A navy bag with a drawstring there, right?
Yes.
Gianni, I brought you a gift, a souvenir. There's a saying you may have heard, even a stopped clock is right twice a day. I sure hope this is one of those times. Reach inside, take out what's in there. Yeah, grab that, pull it all the way out.
Okay. Oh, my goodness.
This is a clock set to exactly 1:35 p.m. Gianni, thank you. Another round of applause for Gianni.
Thank you.
Penn Teller, a souvenir for you. You may want to put some batteries in it if you'd like to use it. Thank you both so much.
Kevin Viner, everyone. That is fantastic. Wow, and you're letting them inspect it.
Of course.
So you're a mentalist. Do I have to ask you questions, or do you know what I'm thinking?
Depends. I mean, I'm pretty good at reading people. It helps with women.
Yeah?
Say that.
Yes. Does that mean you just are like the perfect guy because you always
put it
like,
this way.
oh, honey, I see you need a foot rub, and you're there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the kind of guy, I can pick out the dresses she wants before she knows she's going to like them.
Ladies, come on.
I'm taken, but there are more like me.
That's fantastic. All right, so do you get like weird requests from audience members? Or...
I do. When you do this line of work, you have people who ask, you know, can you contact people? And no, not at all. No one can do that. So I try and veer away from.
Well, this time we can contact people. We're going to contact Penn and Teller.
Please.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you.
Oh, you certainly know how to suck up to us. Doing an astrology is stupid joke right at the top. You've got us in your pocket.
Good.
We love
Thank
that
you.
right away. I love how much of this is clean. I just love that you had us select somebody. Absolutely clean selection. Couldn't possibly be a plant. We also love the fact that we end up with a cheap clock with no battery in it, completely clean. You can look at this till the cows come home and you can't find anything.
Yes.
So you are completely clean on the plant. You are completely clean on the clock. It's a wonderful way to do it. You also found a way to do a real miracle, which is you made Teller taller than me for a short period of time.
Yes, I did.
But all of that being said, in this case, we have a remote idea how you did it.
Okay. I will say that you got it.
So you get that? Oh.
I get that. I get that.
All right,
They got
but
it.
I'm not going to get it, but he got it. So thanks, Kevin. All right.
Thank you so
Kevin
much.
Viners. All